Hey Cancer, today we're looking at collective energy for January 2024. Let's take a look and see. I'm already feeling some tense and very sensitive energy at this time. Let's see what oracle cards will bring us. We have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. I already like this. Desert passage. Trust there is a divine plan. And they want me to get this one. Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. All right, let's see. So far, I sense a lot of changes. Oh, I have a couple strong messages coming through. Let's take a look and see what Tarot has for us. Nine of Pentacles, Hierophant, Hanged Man. Oh wow, so far everything is aligning. We have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. That's where that tense energy was coming through. Some of you have something going on in your life. That has been bothering you a lot. Could be a work situation. I sense that some of people could have been let go from their place of employment right before the holidays. And you are stressing out about money, stressing out about taking care of your family. But, you know, it's just the obstacle. It may seem like a very big issue, a very big obstacle to overcome right now, but let's take a look and see. Wands, Knight of Wands. Have the Fool, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, and a Knight of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles, you typically build in your resources. Some of you are looking for a new job, and that job is going to come through. It may not be right now in the beginning of January, but I'm sensing in the second part of January, you will start seeing changes. You may go to a job interview where there's going to be a lot of competition. Some of you will have to compete with yourself. You have to overcome your fears of either public speaking or fears of interview, fears of just being in a setting with a large amount of people. I'm seeing a large group of people. It could be a career fair. If it will apply to you, please let me know in a comment. Could be a career fair where you have to interview with multiple people, or there's also something that you may have to present in front of a large group of people. But for those of you who are stressing about money right now, which Nine of Pentacles is a parade, but I am sensing there is a lot of anxiety or tension around money, things will come through for you. There's going to be a chance for you to move forward with finances increasing. The World. You will leave, and the Sun, there you go. You will leave something behind. There's going to be a major cycle completion. It could be that you will be changing employments. I'm not getting anything about love in this case, but for you, it's going to be something fated that will come through. You will close out the cycle, and this event will bring you joy. There's going to be a lot of happiness. If it's a job, it's going to be a huge pay raise for you. A very specific message. Some of you may have will have to showcase your work. If you are an artist, either sculptor or painter, you will have to showcase your work in front of large group of people. Could be that your paintings or sculptures or your projects will be displayed in a gallery, or there's going to be some kind of fair. But I get a lot of people, and you have some anxiety, whether or not people will like it, or just talking to people, being around a large amount of people. Cancer, don't worry. You got this. You have what it takes. You have the resources. You have the talent to stand out. And some of you stand out very, very vividly and distinctly amongst other people. So if you are going for the interview, and it could apply to a small group of people, you will stand out. You will be noticed as somebody who's more creative with a different kind of thinking. So there's a company that's looking to fill a position with a candidate that has a different approach. It's very specific. It is in the corporate world. A larger company. That's what I'm getting. 4 of Wands and 8 of Cups. You definitely closing a major cycle. You are leaving things behind. It's like you're leaving your life behind. You're starting afresh. As cliche as it sounds, January 1st month of 2024, and you're moving forward. Some of you have been waiting for that for a long time. With the faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Some things are changing. Some of you are going to be literally moving away, either literally or moving away from the past. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant. There you go. You're going to be trying to. Page of Swords. Death. I love the Death card. Me personally, that's my personal favorite. One of my personal favorites. You've been doing things for a certain way for a long time. You're getting bored. You're getting very stagnant. Some of you are very, very creative, but creative people, they need change constantly. And some of you are very, very caring for yourself and for your family. That's the energy that I'm getting and I am channeling right now. You will be moving away from the past. There's going to be a shift towards the mid-month. Either shift in perspective or the circumstances will shift where it will allow for you to actually leave something behind. You will start strategizing or start thinking about how you can build up a different life, whether it's habits, whether it's your surroundings, your friends, your co-workers, or your job in general. Some of you have a lot of childhood trauma in terms of how you were raised. Very, very traditional, very strict, very could also be in a religious environment where you had to go to church. You weren't allowed to do anything or think for yourself. You had to think a certain way. And some of you are still trying to shed those layers from the childhood, and the energies in January surround you where they will allow you to make that shift. There you go. Desert Passage, there is a divine plan, the Hangman. So right now, if you feel like there is not much movement, there's a stagnation, you're tired of things not moving, and you're thinking to yourself, why me? Why is this taking so long? Some of you, I'm getting, that are trying to manifest a lot of things in your life. King of Cups, Two of Cups. Wow, that's a lot of cups. Six of Wands. You're trying to manifest a lot of things in your life, or you're trying to move forward just in general. And there's been some delays and some blockages, but trust me, things will start moving forward that are going to bring you success and happiness in this case. King of Cups, very balanced, very balanced individual. You could be, if you're looking for love, there could be, it's not a love reading by any means, but I am getting, you could have a very emotionally balanced person that's gonna come through, very emotionally mature, that's not does not get influenced by he said, she said, or gossiping. Somebody who is very emotionally intelligent. King of Cups is always looking to the future, never looks to the past, as does the Six of Wands. And with the Two of Cups, I'm getting you having to make a choice. Some of you will have to make a difficult choice of moving away from your past life or your habits. That's what I'm getting with the Two of Cups. If you're looking at the relationship, if you have somebody that you recently met, or you will have somebody who you will meet, it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but not necessarily. It's just somebody who is emotionally mature and intelligent. I get a good energy around that relationship. It could be somebody that exactly who you need at that time, at this time. Could also be a friend that's gonna come in, or meet a new person that will be a good person to lean on, or a good person to reach out for an advice. Yes, some of you are leaving your past behind. Some of you are completing work projects for some reason. That's what I'm getting. And some of you are dropping your old habits and your old getting out of the boxes. Basically, that's what I call it. Oh yes, Devil, Death, Three of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. You have a double death in this reading, Cancer, which is good. It's really good. You better have the Death card, because you're starting to blossom. That's what I just heard. You're starting to, things are moving. That means things are changing. It may be uncomfortable, and it's still pulling you back to where you were, or it's still, you still get that impulse to move back, to revert back to your old ways. And it's hard. It's hard to look forward. It's hard to move forward without that, without what you're used to doing. I mean, habits, they get attached. It's like a leech. They get attached to us, and then it's hard to drop them and peel them off us and then run away. But you're looking towards the future. Things are starting to sprout for you. May not necessarily be in January, but around springtime, you will see many changes that's going to enter your life. March or April, that's what I'm getting. You're going to have new beginnings. You could also be dealing with, if you have kids, teenagers. They're going through a lot of changes right now. For some of you, mostly boys for some reason. If you have a teenage boy, they could be having a hard time, and they need guidance in this case. They older, between 14 to 16, very specific age. If you have teenage boys, they're going through changes, or they want to change, or they're having a hard time adjusting, but those changes are still happening. You can't stop something from occurring. Yeah, make sure you pay attention to them. If you have teenage boys, It could be girls as well, but I'm mostly getting boys. Uh, Make sure they don't go on the wrong path or they don't make the wrong decision. Instill good values in them and help guide them in the right direction. Their thinking might be a little bit, I'm hearing the word shady, or they looking to do something shady or tricky. I would definitely pay attention to them. They may just looking for attention and need your guidance, need your help and support, and just reassurance and confirmation that yes, I'm here for you and I will help you. Another Hangman. Some of you are looking to, you've been trying to find a way to get more resources, get more money, get or establish your business. Some of you are working, it's in the very beginning stages, so you have an idea or you just starting to bring it to life. Launching your business, or if you launch your business for some reason it's not moving forward, or you're not getting clients, or you're not getting sales, whatever, however that applies in your situation. Let's see what we have. I would rethink your strategy. You put in a lot of effort and you're close to giving up. Like that's a lot for you. You worked hard. Some of you don't know who to trust. That's the message that's coming through. If you have surrounding energies or people, you don't know who to trust. But things are gonna turn, or you're presented with too many choices, you're confused, but with the Wheel of Fortune, it's gonna clear through. What goes up must go down, what goes down must go up. As we know, Wheel of Fortune is always spinning, is going to spin in your favor in this case. If you are confused about the situation or circumstances or the choices that you need to make, it's going to clear up. So I would look out for those energies in January. We have the Empathy. Reflect and redirect your energy. Sometimes in life we're looking to, again, we're presented with two choices. Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, Knight of Cups. We're presented, we get used to following a certain path. And if you're in a situation right now where you've been laying the bricks a certain way, the circumstances will come through, or the energies will come in that will direct you or will require for you to adjust. It could apply to anything. Let's say you can get a call from your boss and say, hey, I need you to travel, so you need to shift things around, you need to arrange where the kids will go, whether or not you can travel, or if you taken up a higher position that will require for you to travel, you're trying to contemplate. I'm getting more so workplace or the relationship. Some of you may be presented with different choices in love. For some of you, you may have to, if you're in a relationship with a fire sign, Aries, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Oh, I'm sorry, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You either having a hard time breaking through to them with your communication style, or they require for you, they're in your life, or they need you're gonna bring in that softness, that nurture into their life. Because fire signs, they just go, they charge through, they go for it, fiery energy, only forward, sometimes without even thinking. But with the Knight of Cups and the Emperor, you may have to, like, you're gonna be settling them. Does that make sense? You may be at the crossroads, and some of you will go, however that means, but it just came through. When you came to a crossroads, you will turn around and you will go back to the beginning to start the journey over. Very specific. Oh wow, Temperance, Four of Cups, and Eight of Cups. Some of you in the relationship and you're tired of waiting. Or some of you are going to be actually leaving a relationship. You've been patient enough, you've put a lot of effort, and it's just not going anywhere. Some of you are going to be doing couples counseling, or going to therapy, or starting therapy. You're actually at that point where you're ready to do some work. And I'm not getting it mostly the other party, but you are ready, that you want to make things work, or you're completely done, that you live in the relationship after being patient, or the situation where you've been patient long enough and put in a lot of effort, but it hasn't brought in the results. So you are putting that aside, you're leaving it behind, however that applies to you. Let's go ahead and pull up tea leaf cards. You have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Yes, Cancer, you have a lot of things that are starting new. You have new opportunities, you have a lot of transformation. So look out for new creative ideas that will bring you essentially success and fulfillment. Coins, money will be coming to you. Again, you may be getting a different job. If you have been looking for a job, you could be relocating for a job. That's what I'm getting. But look out for money. I'm not getting inheritance, but I'm getting income. I'm getting employment, second stream of income, investments. And we have a Whale, great worry over nothing. So if you worry about your circumstances right now, or if you have any financial trouble right now, things will start moving, will start clearing out. You'll figure out a way to get out of the situation, or to improve your current situation. But that's all I have for you today, Cancer. Lots of good energy, lots of opportunities. Thank you so much for being here and watching the videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It will help spread the message out there. And thank you for your time as always. And I will see y'all on the next one. Have a good one.